This video will get 1 million views. Not quite. 6 days ago now, we did a video where we attempted to trick the YouTube algorithm into making our video go viral, and I guess it didn't work. It's been 5 days, and we do not yet have 1,237,482 views. We didn't even manage to get to 500,000 views. So let's go through exactly what happened here and see if we can work out what went wrong. So as soon as the video was released, it got an absolutely ridiculous amount of support, and I was instantly flooded on Twitter with people like this fella just watching over and over and over again, just multiple times, and people were leaving it on loop while they were going to school, and they were opening multiple tabs, as you can see here. This guy even went as far as to live stream himself watching the video over and over again for 24 hours solid. It was overwhelming, to be honest. There was just too much support to keep up with, because I said I would thank everybody. There was getting too many tweets to even just like them all. Like, this just keeps going. This is only the tweets that I managed to like. This doesn't show all of the other tweets. So this was really promising. People had really committed to watching the video over and over and over again, which was mental. Do you know how cheeky it is to be like, hey, so that video you watched, please, you know, watch it again and, you know, again and again. You won't get anything at all out of it, but I'd really appreciate it. I'll get loads of money out of it. Yeah, it kept going on and on, as you can see. I can't even scroll through it all in this video. Now, YouTube has this thing where it compares your video with the last 10 videos you uploaded. So the first bit of data that we got back when the video came out was that in the first 40 minutes of the video, this was the third best performing video. Does that make sense? So in its first 40 minutes of being published, the Turd Boy video got 44,000 views, whereas in the first 40 minutes of my viral video, we got 43,000. And if we go all the way down, our worst performing video of the last 10 was that Discord video we did, which got about half as many views. Now, when I saw that we were 3 of 10, very early, things were on the ropes, because a big video like this, it needs to be 1 of 10, like right off the bat. This needs to be the best performing video that I have uploaded for several weeks if it's gonna go viral. And it was not, but it was close, so I kept an eye on this. And 8 minutes later, it had jumped to number 2 of 10. Okay, very nice, this is good. But then 1 minute later, it went back to 3 of 10. Alright, no problem. So basically, this video was in a view war with my other videos. Oh, only 30 seconds later, it's jumped from 3 of 10 to 2 of 10. This is good. So yeah, you can see that it's 2 of 10. Now, you don't get the first bit of view duration and watch time data until the video's been out for 3 hours. So we don't have anything there, but we can still see that it is 2 of 10. And then this is where the magic happened. It took 57 minutes, but it eventually took over to being the best performing video that I've uploaded of the last 10 videos. And the ridiculous number of tweets of everybody rewatching the video over and over again, they kept pouring in, and I think that it was you guys doing that which pushed this video to 1 of 10, which is unreal. So I kept an eye on this. 1 hour, 7 minutes after the video came out, it was still 1 of 10. And then 3 hours after the video came out, and everything was looking great. Well done, your audience is showing more interest than usual in this video. Thank Christ for that, because I'll look a right mug if this doesn't get 1 million views. Views were up, watch time was up, but what's interesting, average view duration was actually slightly down. Now, I think this is how everything fell apart. Normally, my videos, they're about 12 minutes on average, whereas this one was just past 10 minutes. And it's harder to gather more minutes of watch time if there are less minutes available, but I think it would have just been impossible to really stretch it up to 12 or 15 minutes. Anyway, let's keep looking. So I left it overnight and everything, and after 17 hours, it had slipped back to 2 of 10. It was still doing insanely well. 250,000 views, which is just ridiculous when I think about what our views were a few months ago. But that is still not the best performing video that we've had. Give it another 2 hours. He's back at 1 of 10. Get some confetti in here, please, Editor Kai. Brilliant stuff. And then just short of 24 hours later, our average view duration was actually up. And it was up to 8 minutes. 8 minutes out of a 10-minute video. That is ridiculously high watch time. That is 80% watch time. Normally, we get about 40% watch time. And then here we could see the estimated views from when it first came out. Unfortunately, they weren't staying high. They were kind of trickling, despite the ridiculous amount of effort from all of you. Look at this. These tweets are only the ones that I was able to like. There were so many more than this. Just to continue, it's one of our most liked videos ever with 57,000. As you can see, I made sure to show some support myself. Every little helps. And it's also, I think this is our most commented on video with 58,000 comments. People were so supportive. I didn't even tell anyone to leave a comment. You guys just decided to do that on yourself, which is just ridiculous. Even though it came out 5 days ago, we're still getting comments multiple times a minute, and they're multiple comments from the same people, because you're just really trying to get this viral, which is very nice of you. Appreciate it. Hey, by the way, why don't you click on that subscribe button, because that would be good. Come on, you gotta make me feel better about not going viral. I'm over here heartbroken right now, guys. Anyway, let's first of all look at the analytics of another video I recently did that just performed average. Now, when I say performed average, it's still got 250,000 views, which is amazing. Thank you very much for that. But when I say average, I mean just in comparison to our other videos. So this big grey chunk shows our average video performance, and this play button eBay video that I did performed on average with our other videos. So you can see it currently has 250,000 views, and typically within 9 days we get about 200,000 to 290,000 views, so that's all good. Now let's look at our viral video. Things are very different. We are way outside the grey. So when I saw this, like a couple of days in, this was looking very, very promising. In the first 3 days, we got to 336,000 views, and typically at most we'd get 250,000 views. So this was looking unreal. Our audience retention for a 10-minute video is an average of 75%. Now, for comparison, this is the last 10-minute video we did. The audience retention is 38%, and this video did well. At one stage, this was up to about 81%, and that is thanks to everybody rewatching the videos on loop. By the way, please stop rewatching my videos on loop. You don't have to do that. Just watching once is nice. Do appreciate it. It was cool for this experiment, but clearly that is not the key to going viral. I like looking specifically at the audience retention as well. So let's click on see more, because there's some very funny stuff with the audience retention. So our audience retention starts at 150%, which obviously doesn't make sense. At the start of the video, there should be 100% of people watching, but we have 50% more people watching than people that are watching. What? So that's a result of people rewatching. And we end the video with 50%. Normally that's at about 9%. That, once again, is a result of all of you watching the video on loop. You'll also notice there is a peak right here, so that means that people clicked back to that point. And you want to know why? It's because that's where little Kai's hidden in the background. Because I hid my editor Kai, and I also hid a duck somewhere in the video. Stay tuned to the end of this video to find out where the duck was hidden, because I didn't see many people spot him. So let's change to relative audience retention, and as you can see, oh, above average, high, above average, all the way through. The watch time is ridiculously above average, which is mad, and it's very weird to see 150%, because that number should not be above 100%. Going back to our play button eBay video, which performed averagely, we gained 391 new subscribers from that video, which is lovely. But how many did we gain from our viral video? 5,000. That's a lot. That is more than 10 times as many as we normally get, and that's because I made a big thing about pushing people to subscribe. So if you do watch these videos and you haven't clicked the subscribe button yet, I would appreciate if you could do so, because it is completely free, and then it means that you're not going to miss my videos, and it does just help me out. If we look at revenue, we've earned about £500. Ad revenue is down by like 50% at the minute because of what's happening in the world, so we'd have probably earned about £1,000 if ad revenue was what it was usually like. Now, I was wondering if people rewatching multiple times would get more adverts. It doesn't seem like that is the case, because the earnings are fairly similar to my other videos. So we can directly compare the views of our viral video with the views of our last actual viral video, the unsubscribed one. This is our last video to actually get over 1 million views. The purple line is our last viral video, and the blue line is our viral video. This is confusing. Right off the bat, the viral video got a lot more views. So when I saw this, I was very, very pleased. You can see that in the first day, we had about 30,000 more views. So this was promising. And then we kind of just remained parallel for the next couple of days. So when I saw this, once again, this is very promising. It's currently mirroring, but also exceeding the performance of my last viral video. This is looking good. But then on day 3, something changed. The views slowed down, and purple line ends up actually crossing over. And day 4, as I said in the first video, this is when the video started really picking up. And as you can see, the unsubscribed video left our non-viral viral video way behind. So what looks like is going to happen is the viral video is just going to slow down. It's gaining views, but it's gaining views slowly. It's not being pushed for recommended. What I will say is that I think there will probably be a moment in the future where the viral video does get 1 million views, because some videos are just slow burners, and instead of going viral in 2 weeks, they just build momentum slowly over 8 months, and I don't notice, and then I suddenly see that I've got 1 million views on some random video that I uploaded ages ago and haven't thought about since it was published. But yeah, that's the data. I've been scrolling back on this multiple times, and I've still not got to the bottom of all of the tweets that we managed to like. Oh, I've just got to the bottom. Fair enough. But there's so many more, and if I go on my notifications, look, 18 seconds ago, people telling me they've been watching on repeat. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate it. You can stop doing that, because it does not look like like it worked, which is nice to know that you can't just cheat the system. I do think though, if the video was a couple of minutes longer and it was easy to build up longer watch time, I think the video could have had a much better chance of popping off. But I'm not going to try again because I want to go back to creating actual content rather than just videos about videos, you know what I mean? So thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate all of the support and all of the people that really wanted to get this to happen. It may still get 1 million views at some point, so keep an eye on it. It would be nice and ironic if this video was to go viral. If YouTube want to do that, I'm not going to say no. So, you know, like and subscribe and comment and stuff. Also, please let me know what other videos you want to see in the comments. Maybe something not YouTube and play button related, because we've done quite a bit of that recently. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Kai, you can edit this out of the video, but there is no duck. Don't edit a duck in. It's all part of the plan, Kai.